These recovery sandals, they're not just for athletes who need to recover or after a workout. For me, this is my indoor shoe because nothing is like worse for me than standing on my hardwood floors or my tile floors in the bathroom. And once you get used to wearing these, it's almost impossible not to have them on your feet. Now, I have several pairs of the recovery sandals in different styles from Vionic. I've never gotten them for under $100. This is
a crazy
$60.
price.
3 easy payments of $19.99. Whole sizes only, half size go down. So for instance, I'm an 8.5. I would order an 8. Let's go through the colors. They're awesome. I can't believe this price.
I know,
and
it's a little bit bananas.
And last.
I wear these, like you said, I wear these to death. We have a couple different styles in this recovery kind of package that we have going on. They are a phenomenal shoe to have in your like wardrobe, in your house, in the basket where you're like, okay, these are my slipper kind of house shoes, like anywhere and everywhere. They're so great.
I'm not overstating it that unless I have sneakers on because I'm going to work out in my basement, I have Vionic recovery sandals on from the minute I get out of bed. Right now, they're waiting at me at my back door because I will take my boots off and put them back on to walk upstairs. I put them on before I dry my hair. When I get out of the shower.
Well, you know you're going to be standing, right? You need to make sure
I love
that you're
them so much.
Be supported.
This is the charcoal. We have charcoal. We have cream. And then this is kind of fun. This is a cream and vintage blue. So a little bit of like a splash look. Port wine is lovely. We have them in navy blazer. This is the tangerine, so pretty. Black and Viva magenta. I'm talking about them like everybody knows what they are, but what is a recovery sandal?
So this is a category that really kind of blew up, starting with athletes, right? So a lot of, all of these athletes who needed to recover coming off the field, you take the cleats off, you take the tennis shoes off, whatever your sport is, and you need to put something on, as you said, that's going to really help you to feel comfortable, but also to recover from whatever it is that you just did. That category has now trickled down to kind of everybody, right? We're running around, we're crazy. Whether you are doing a sport or you're gardening or you're just going throughout your day, maybe if you've worn a shoe that didn't quite agree with your feet that aren't Vionic, this is the way you recover. So it's getting you to be in a shoe that has this kind of squish factor.
That's what it is. It's like a yoga mat and a real orthotic combined.
Exactly.
For many, many years, Vionic had the Tide Thong Sandals that were just the plain orthotic sandals. And I used to talk, when Liam would be here, I would always say like, oh, I always have a set of these as my indoor slippers.
Right.
Like they're my slippers basically because they're so much more comfortable and supportive. But the recovery thong, now it's everything you love about Vionic, but squishy.
Exactly.
And yummy without losing the orthotic.
Exactly, because what you have in this recovery collection is a dual density bottom. So you get that squish factor under your foot, you get these massage pods that you see, this crazy pattern that we see on the inside of the shoe. Every time you step, which is why you love yours so much, they massage your feet. So you're getting that massage, you're getting that squishy density, but then you also have the stability. So you have a harder density on the bottom that's gonna really support you and allow you to kind of sink into them and have that squishiness without getting that depressed heel. So over time, other sports sandals out there, other recovery sandals might have that squishy kind of marshmallow top, and then they sink and the heel just collapses under you.
All squish isn't good.
All squish is not good.
It's like, a really good mattress. You don't want it so
too
hard
soft or too
that
hard,
it like hurts your body, it hurts your hips. But if it's too soft, it gives you no support. It's like the perfect mattress where it comes up to meet your body, but also you get in it and you're like, oh, but then it also supports you all night long. That's what this shoe does for your foot, which in turn, your entire body. Like, I will not wash dishes, fold laundry, vacuum my floors without a Vionic recovery sandal on. And I'm being serious about that. I'm gonna take you through the colors really quickly. That is the tangerine, so cute. So we have magenta right here, Viva magenta. Here's the black. That tangerine is really growing on me seeing it on your feet. That's very cute.
I don't even have a tan yet.
Here's the navy blazer. Right now, this port wine is very, very popular. We only have 600 left and then it's gone. This is a $100 sandal for 3 easy payments of $19.99. Here's the cream and vintage blue. That's the kind of splash graffiti look. Here's your cream and here's your charcoal. Let's go over and show why these work so well. And half sizes should size down, right?
That's right.
I'm an 8.5. I order the 8.
Exactly. So again, it all comes
300
down
orders.
to how your foot is sitting in that footbed and why you can go down to that whole size, that nearest whole size. So we're going to show you again on Kylene because you can see immediately how this is going to affect not just her feet, but everything else that follows up. So we see here, we've got that line drawn on Kylene's leg and it's kind of twisting the ankle here. Her ankle pokes out a little bit here. It's all that hard, flat, unnatural surface. And that foot just tends to pronate or roll in. It's looking for that support. So if I give her a manual adjustment here and I pull her up this way, this is where I want her foot to be. And you can see how the ankle's no longer poking out. She's getting everything stacked one on top of the other. Ankle on top of the foot, shin on top of the ankle, and so on. And it affects everything going up. The second I let her down, you can see how she collapses back into that floor. We really want to be able to have that alignment because you'll see there on that graphic, that motion, it makes your balance better. It gets your entire body, your gait moving, everything better. So we're gonna step right into that recovery sandal, thank you. So again, now you see as soon as she's inside the shoe, I know we can't see the forefoot of her foot here, but all of the line starts to straighten out here because everything is properly placed here. That ankle is no longer twisting out of place here. Her shin is no longer twisting out of place. Everything's now stacked.
It's all in its proper alignment. So sometimes I really think, especially as we get older, we think like, you know, you get out of bed and maybe your knee hurts a little in the morning and you're like, oh, I'm getting old. You know, you might just be wearing the wrong shoes.
Yeah, could be.
You know, it just, give them a try. Like when your body is in its proper alignment, that it is that flow up benefit, right? Like, so let's go back. I want to show you the colors again. Now I have several pairs of these. I've never seen them for under $60. We've done a variety of styles. I have a couple different styles. 3 easy payments of $19.99. And if you love the Vionic Tide, which was, it well, really still is our most popular thong sandal ever from Vionic, this is the Tide that you know and love, but now with the squishy but still true orthotic support recovery bottom. They are unbelievably awesome.
They're unbelievable. And you see that higher, we call it like the sidewall, that outsole toward the back, that high sidewall gives you extra stability. So while we keep talking about the squish factor, that's what's gonna feel so good where you slip them on and you're like, oh, I get it. Like you step into them and it's such a wonderful feeling.
I really
do. You get all that stabilization as well.
I am really absolutely obsessed with them. Like when I tell you, like, I don't take them off until I put my shoe on that I'm gonna leave the house in. Like when I get home tonight, I will wear them while I'm brushing my teeth. I never stand on my bathroom tile without a Vionic recovery. Like I am obsessed with them. I love them so much, which is why I have several pair. But I will also tell you, as someone who has worn them and worn them hard, well, indoors, I wear them indoors mostly. You don't have to wear them only indoors, but that's what I do. They don't wear out.
I know, you know what? I wear mine to and from hot yoga class. So I'm constantly, you know, and I mean, I wear them a lot. And anytime I'm coming back from something and I'm tired or I'm going to do something in the house that I know I'm going to be on my feet, they go on because it is so supportive.
Wearing them. Do you remember I ran into you in the hall and I'm like, what color is that? I need those. And I like, we basically, if we could have done a presentation in the hallway because I'm just so obsessed with them. All right, you're gonna love these. That is the port wine. That color is very, very popular right now. Very pretty.
That's great for right now.
That's a really flattering color too.
It is, and you know what? It's nice because we have the run of the gamut where you can do like springy summer colors. You can do things that work right now if you're somewhere that you want something a little bit deeper for that port wine. It's beautiful, but this is just such a great year-round sandal. You need this.
If you're someone who doesn't wear shoes in the house, you need to wear these in the house. So maybe get 2 pair. Get a pair you'll wear outside and a pair that you're going to wear inside. Although I will tell you, I've rinsed mine off a million times and they end up being totally clean. They're waterproof, basically. Here's the charcoal. We also have them in the cream. You do want to let them like really dry out though if you get them wet. Here's the cream and vintage blue. This is the port wine, the navy blazer. Here's, I think the tangerine's so cute. There's the tangerine, the black, and the Viva magenta. Whole sizes only. If you are a half size, like say a 9.5, you size down to the 9. Half size is size down. That's unusual. Typically we say half size is size up.
Right.
And there's a reason for that.
The reason is when we talk about the orthotic footbed and the placement of your foot, the heel cup that's really stabilizing you, that you're sitting into that deep heel cup, and having that arch support come and meet the curves and contours, it's giving you full foot contact. So your foot is really sitting properly into the shoe so you can go down to the nearest hole size.
Well, it's sort of like, you know, for a lot of us, I used to always be like an 8, 8.5, and then with time and having a child, and all of a sudden I was an 8.5, 9.
Right.
It's because my feet didn't grow; they kind of flattened out a little.
Right.
Anyone who thinks, oh, 20 years ago I had a closet full of heels that I can't even get my feet in now, it's because like your feet.
It's not your fault.
Like it's like your feet sort of flatten out. This puts your feet back into its like natural alignment, gives it support, and so all of a sudden, like I was always an 8, 8.5. Well, guess what? I wear an 8 in these.
Right.
But,
Right.
And yeah,
you know,
so
when you think
I'm not
about,
an 8.5, now I'm an 8.5, 9.
I'm with you. When you think about
So, size
what
down.
we used to do, and I'm going back like caveman days, when we walked around, it was all soft surfaces that molded to your feet. So sand and clay, things like that. So when we're walking around on the surfaces of today, the concrete, the hardwood, the tile.
Hey, even the carpet, it feels soft,
carpet,
but it's
not
offers no
supporting you.
support. It's just
Exactly.
softness on top of flat
Hard. Exactly. You're on your feet all day. You need that support. This is going to do that. And I'm telling you, if you pay attention, I spent so many years in the footwear industry, but in fashion, and always looking at people's feet for what they were wearing for style. Now I look at everybody like, what are their feet doing? Are their ankles turning in? Are their feet rolling in? And you can see a lot of the time when you're wearing a certain pair of shoes, how they're wearing. So like on the inside of the shoe, if you're pronating and rolling in. And pay attention even when you're in your house and you're barefoot, it isn't good for you. A podiatrist will tell you, wear supportive shoes in the house.
I don't cook dinner without wearing my Vionic recoveries. I don't do anything in the house without wearing them, but I mean, truly, like, I always have them on. You'll feel so much better. And if you're someone who, at the end of the day, maybe you do work in an area where you have to wear like dress shoes or something, when you come home and you put these on, it feels so good. And if you do any kind of working out, like, you know, maybe you're doing like aerobics or any, you put these on after, your feet feel so happy. All right, let me take you through the colors because over 1,000 have been ordered. I've never gotten a pair personally for under $60 before. These are $100 sandals and worth every single penny.
Definitely.
The fact that you're getting them home on Easy Pay for $19.99, lucky you.
Definitely.
I mean, this
is going to be a
I don't
love
need
right
another
out of the
pair,
box.
But I'm like, maybe I want a pair at
just
this
one.
price. Yeah. Okay, so here's the charcoal. We also have them in cream. Here's, I can't wait for people to try these for the first time. Here's the cream vintage blue.
Agreed.
And even the way you do the toe post, it's so comfy. Here's port wine, navy blazer, tangerine, black, and Viva magenta. Over 1,000 have been ordered. They are awesome.
So good. You need these. This is the one.
By the way, we don't even always have them in stock even at $100. The amount of times I have looked on QVC.com and typed in Vionic recovery sandals in the search box and my size hasn't come up, so grab them while we have them. Don't forget about our today's special value. It's been so popular. Over